on trial. I was sober, on probation because of my second DWI. As a matter of fact, my probation officer came to my house to piss test me on Christmas Eve. True story. I was so pissed off. He was a good guy in this respect. I said, I don't want, when you come over to the house to piss test me, my mother-in-law might be there. You're a friend who's borrowing a book or a record. You're not my probation officer piss testing me. And he was cool about that. He did that, so I wasn't humiliated in front of my mother-in-law. But anyway, yeah, so around that time, I was bartending at a crack bar in Syracuse. The band had broken up, the Works, that were together for 7 years, and although, you know, we were so close to getting a record deal here and there and showcasing New York and all that other stuff, it never happened for us. Jay Giles meets the Ramones, like a really fast bar band. It wasn't great, but it was, you know, we were tight. We worked really, really hard. I mean, there was one year we played, this is the truth, 340 one-nighters in a year. You know, they went, you know, it's time to fucking get a job or get married or, you know, whatever they do. And wonderful, wonderful people and, frankly, great musicians. How they bought my bullshit at the time, I don't know. Because, anyway, that's when I decided it was very difficult. If I wanted to make music my life and play music for the rest of my life, I couldn't be dependent on other guys. The drummer getting out of work and the bass player with a girlfriend. I was listening to, you know, the Replacements and the Pistols and Clash and at that time, Husker Du. And so I was trying to see if I could come up with a solo thing that had sort of the same impact, if you will, as a rock band would have. I worked really hard at it. I watched a lot of one-man shows. I remember watching Spalding Great Swimming in Cambodia, Lily Tomlin's Intelligent Life in the Universe. I had always been a Richard Pryor fan. I was trying to incorporate some of that stuff that I was doing in the dressing room, the jokes, the stories and whatnot, on stage. Because when you're in a band, you can't really do, I mean, if you're Springsteen, I guess you can. But I mean, if, you know, I can't stop and tell stories, I can't stop. Whereas as a solo guy, I could. It was really freeing and really creative, too. To this day, it still is, you know. And I liked the fact that as a solo artist, you know, we all showed up for rehearsal on time. We were all sober, and we all agreed on the material. That was new. Before I got a major label record deal, very difficult to work outside of Austin because the folk clubs were like, what is this? This is too aggressive. And the rock clubs are, where is your bass player and a drummer? It was so frustrating finding work at one point. I was tempted to hire a bass player and a drummer and just have them on stage playing cards. You know, they play chess, whatever the fuck they want. They're there they are. They're not going to play, but you want a bass player and a drummer, there they are. I don't need them. No one will miss them, but hire me. You know, just get me in once. I just want to play your place once, and then we'll see what happens after that.